All right, everybody. Let me show you what we got today. We got the new and improved Pirate Prospector version 4.0. It measures 16 at the flare, 10 inches here, 36-inch long box, 10 inches wide at the bottom. We made modifications over the years. This one's welded on the inside as well as the outside. The aluminum was thick enough that I could drill a hole in it, tap it, thread a stainless steel bolt into it. I'll show you what that's for in a second. The aluminum's nice and thick. If it was galvanized, it would probably be 16 gauge galvanized, but you're not going to hurt it. And speaking of hurt, since I go in the creek with kids and dogs, and they will step on or in your sluice while it's in the creek. So I got this a 1/2 inch hem edge around the whole top, so nothing on this is going to be sharp, be able to cut you. Like even the raw edges, taking a file, knocked off all the burrs on them, both ends, rounded off all the corners, everything's good to go. And then we got a 5/8 drop down. Rather than have a ramp come from here and then jump up to get on top of your mat, that's why we got that little drop down right there. So let me try to do all this one-handed. Should be interesting. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Get it lined up on the end. Even with the end of the sluice box, it's going to leave you a little gap right here. No big deal, because we have this little transition piece. Set that on there, get that lined up. I got a stainless steel wing nut as well. Get that spun down, nice and straight. Get that spun down. So now, you can see the water's not going to pull. The water's not going to pull your mat out. And when it comes time to change your mat, you just loosen that up, give it a little bit of slack, do your cleanup. Pull it out, slide it right back in, you're done. So I guess the real reason I'm making the video is, you know, a year or two ago when I first started making these, somebody in my shop was helping me out. I was ordering them in 2 pieces, you know, the header box and then the sluice, so they wouldn't put one and one together to figure out what I was getting them to make for me, and they were doing it for like next to nothing. So after I got 2 of them, sent them to Mike and Melissa, M&M Prospecting, sent one to Ron F. Then a month or 2 later, I made myself one and Flower Gold Wizards one. And then here, I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago, I made 2, one for Benzo and one for JP Lawns and More. Well, the powers that be figured out what I was doing, and they thought I was selling these things and making money. And I've never made any money, and they cost anywhere between $37.50 and $40 just to ship because of the size. It's not because of the weight of the package. So in the past couple of weeks, I've been getting a lot of emails. Everybody would like a custom one, and can you make me a custom sluice box? And this is basically what they want. Sometimes they want it only 24 inches long, 27, whatever. I would suggest you get the whole 36, because it's not going to matter if your mat dies 10 inches before the end of the sluice box. Your mat, whatever one you have right now, is still going to work just fine. So I got an actual price from my shop, so now I can put a price on these things to let everybody know. So just for me to get the header box and that part bent up is $110. Then I got to pay a guy $10 to do the welding for me. So then I bring it home, and like I said, drill the hole, tap it, put the bolt in, break this, drill a hole in this, wing nut, everything good to go out the door. So now we're $120. I'm figuring my work between carrying it to the post office, building one of these cardboard boxes, and this has got to be worth at least $5. Because I've never made a cent off these things. I've just bit the bullet, paid for everything by myself, and just sent it to people that, you know, I wanted to help improve their channel or whatever, just help them out. So I just been basically paying for shipping, or the $20 or $30, $50, whatever it cost my shop to make it. But they got me over a barrel now, and a lot more people are wanting these things. So that is absolutely the cheapest I can make them for is $165. Now, if you wanted two thrown in the same box, I could probably knock like $35 off the price because I can fit two sluices in one of those boxes. And this is what the box looks like when it's all ready to go out the door. Wonder where this one's going. Oh yeah. So if you do want to see how one of these works, you could check out any of this guy's channels. You know, the Flower Gold Wizard, JP Lawns and Moores, Benzo's Gold, Ron F. Check it out. So now, at this time I have 2 made that aren't spoken for, and I have 5 more getting fabricated. So I'm going to leave my email in the description. If you're interested, we'll work out the details. You give me your address. I'll give you how to send the money through PayPal to me, and away we go. And I'll never raise that price as long as my shop does not raise the price to me. As you can see, I'm not making a cent on any of these. Okay, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. Till the next one. Hey, hey, hey.